How's it going, guys? It's Friday, June 21st, and it turns out that the entirety I recorded of the freshwater videos before this had no audio, so I'm re-recording this. That means you get more fish and less jokes about the color gold, but I'm certain by that you can guess the theme of this week's video. Let's get right into it. In case you hadn't guessed by my unfortunate error, the theme of this week's video was golden fish. Starting us out with the beautiful golden dwarf cichlid. An absolutely gorgeous little dwarf cichlid. Do not get much more bigger than this. Awesome all around, peaceful, pretty, easy to match up. Very beautiful fish. And of course, hanging out in there with them, we've got a handful of these gorgeous Judapatis, some beautiful strawberry tetras, lots of cool stuff. And of course, moving right along, we go right to the gold tetra. I promise you, you guys are not missing out on some of the terrible gold puns I had. I'm almost glad the audio didn't make it. But besides that, these beautiful, what I would almost call white gold tetras, they don't really look all that gold to me, are still very beautiful, very platinum shiny, gorgeous schooling fish, great for keeping in tight schools and making a nice tank look very pretty. And of course, hanging out with them, another really cool species we have are the gorgeous marble hatchetfish. I love hatchetfish in general. They kind of look like deep sea fish to me. But, you know, you get to, instead of observe them in the horrifying darkness of the ocean, see them in your adorable little freshwater tank. And amongst all the hatchetfish, I do think the marble hatchetfish is probably the prettiest, at least of those that are commonly kept in captivity. Cool stuff. Next up on this week's list, another absolutely awesome tetra species, the golden or albino Buenos Aires tetra. Big, beautiful tetras, especially large, nice species that's great for filling up larger tanks with an awesome schooling fish. They're pretty tough. They can handle their own against a lot of more aggressive fish. And speaking of another tough, beautiful schooling fish, we've got a handful of these extra large tiger barbs in right now too. Lots of cool stuff. Finally, to wrap us up for this tank, some beautiful, gorgeous blue tiger parrot cichlids. Love these guys. And much like the dwarves of Moria, I intend to keep the gold flowing. Continuing us on with this absolutely gorgeous golden red streaked severum. These are beautiful severum species that, like their, normally spotted cousins, have these gorgeous red flecks across their body, but the unique thing about the red streaked version is that those spots start to form stripes, which gives them quite the unique look. Severums themselves in general are a medium, not too quite large cichlid species that is beautiful, easy to display, quite peaceful, and gets along with a ton of different fish. And hanging out in there with them, some absolutely gorgeous Blackline Tetras. I just think they're such a sleek and interesting looking tetra species. Another great schooler as well. They stick really tightly together. They kind of almost remind me of like shad or medhaden or pilchards. Depending on where you're from, you'll get one of those. Herring, if you're on the west coast. Really cool fish. Absolutely love them. And of course, continuing on with the golden theme, the beautiful gold Garamis. Some actually really nice looking ones in right now. Lots of beautiful greens and golds and blues on some of these guys. Absolutely love to see it. And of course, hanging out in there with them, got this really cool South American wide-mouthed catfish. Awesome marbled looking bottom dwelling catfish species. You don't see these guys in very often. And on top of that, pretty good sized one. They usually come in pretty small, but this guy's got some heft to them. Absolutely awesome fish. Love to see it. I will take a momentary lapse from the color gold to bring you the beautiful, shiny, I guess almost platinum look of these beautiful Congo Tetras. I just can never get enough of them. One of the coolest Tetras out there. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and if you want to know the secret to getting Congo Tetras this gorgeous, you gotta keep males with a group of females. These males show off those beautiful iridescent colors when they're with a group of girls. Absolutely awesome. Love these guys to death. And they're one of the coolest tetra species, one of the few tetra species I think cool enough to warrant their own tank. Just a tank of just these guys in a planet system looks amazing. All around awesome fish, and of course hanging out in there with them are those awesome little African line tetras. And there was that little leaf fish. There he is, beautiful little Asian leaf fish. Neat stuff. And back to the gold, we've got the beautiful gold barbs. Absolutely amazing fish. I love these guys. They kind of look like almost like a miniature goldfish. But, you know, without all the hassle of keeping a goldfish. Awesome little dudes, peaceful, love to school, great in groups. All around amazing. Hanging on there with them. Another beautiful iridescent fish I absolutely love. The gorgeous Kamaka rainbow. Really neat stuff. And of course, the gold doesn't stop with the cichlids either, because we've got these beautiful gold. I believe these are Neolamprologus oscillatus, or the Aussie shell dweller. Really awesome little golden shell dweller species. We all know I love shell dwellers. I just think it's such a unique, charismatic behavior, and they've got a ton of sass to them. Absolutely love these guys, and of course, hanging out there with them, beautiful gold Helianthus cichlids. Some nice redfin Cautopanctitis. Of course, Gelitochromis. Absolutely love Gelitochromis cichlids. Of course, as I say it, everyone blocks him. There he is. Some nice Calvus cichlids. Beautiful Cylindricus. Lots of cool stuff. And of course, what would a video about goldfish be without goldfish? Of course, I had to talk about these guys. Goldfish are absolutely one of those things that are really growing on me as I spend more time with them. Especially when I start to see just the insane amount of variety of goldfish there are, from body shape to color to fin shape. I'm really starting to love these Ranchu goldfish. These pearl scales are really growing on me. I'm starting to quite like them. They've got a lot more personality than you ever could imagine. They each have their own individual kind of personality about them, and I think that's what makes them great. They're absolutely awesome fish. I feel just get too often overlooked. Very cool. Absolutely love them. And up next, we have the beautiful golden white cloud mountain minnow. An absolutely awesome little minnow species. It stays small, does great in schools, easy to breed in captivity, all around, tons of fun. Great beginner fish for a lot of people. And beautiful to boot. I think the males in these guys especially, they're quite gorgeous. Hanging on there with them, got some gorgeous red tuxedo platies and a handful of adorable little Mickey Mouse platies too. And as if you thought I couldn't stretch this gold theme any further, you were incorrect. We still have 2 more stops to make. Stop 1, we're going to hang out here with one of the coolest Garamis out there, the beautiful golden honey Garami. I think they're one of the best dwarf Garamis, period. They're small, super peaceful, absolutely beautiful, completely manageable, easy to care for. Just, they got everything going for them. They're really, really awesome. If you're keeping small nano micro tanks and you want a big showpiece for your smaller tanks, these tiny little gold honey Garamis make an excellent, excellent showpiece fish. Absolutely love these guys. Can't praise them enough. Really awesome species to keep. Hanging on there with them, got a couple cool guys like these gorgeous Blackline cichlids, the ever adorable Hill Stream loaches, and a bunch of beautiful celestial pearl danios or galaxy rasboras, whatever name floats your boat. Lots of neat stuff. And that brings us to our final fish of the week, kind of coming almost full circle. You may remember the red streaked gold sevrum from earlier, as we are ending out on the beautiful red spotted gold sevrum. Another really awesome variation of a gorgeous, awesome, amazing to keep cichlid. Absolutely love these guys. Sevrums are incredible. And hanging out in there with them, got a big, beautiful golden koi angelfish, some gorgeous geophagus, especially this red hump geophagus. Look how beautiful and iridescent he is. Absolutely amazing. And finally, to wrap this off for the week, we've got this awesome little giant Garami who's been eating and growing well, getting those adult colors in now. Absolutely gorgeous fish all around, full of personality. I love working alongside this guy. He's going to make an excellent pet for somebody. That's going to do it. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this week's video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and any of our new local customers looking for anything cool or interesting, like some big, beautiful parrot cichlids, feel free to email us at contact@exoticaquatic.com. We'd love to see them get in for you. Until next time.